stadium. As I said in our little introduction here locally, the PA, there are some COVID issues right around the country, obviously. New South Wales, Greater Sydney, quite a few areas, regional areas, Central Coast, Blue Mountains, Illawarra, all in lockdown, and not for a day or two, it's for almost 2 weeks. So we're very fortunate up here in the NT, very fortunate, aren't we, indeed. I have my usual partner in crime on a Saturday evening, and always good to see you, mate. Morris, how's your day been, and how's your night looking?
Good, mate. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm just very eager to see what unfolds tonight. But it's been a great day, and it's not the end, mate. It's the start. It's the beginning. So, cheers, mate.
Hellenic running from right to left on the screen. They played on Tuesday night. Just noticed that Dylan McNabbin's on in goal for Uni Azzurri. So, who's the young keeper down there? What's the story with him?
Yeah, he's our 16 and 18s goalkeeper for University Azzurri. Joshua Minucci, a rising star. As you know, we're bleeding these youngsters in, as a lot of clubs are, and he's in that NTC program. A rising star, and hopefully he performs. It's his debut, mate. So let's see how we go.
First Premier League match, and if you want to do it, your first one, you want to play these guys, don't you?
100%. This is your test. Josh, you will be tested.
In their away kick tonight, Uni Azzurri on a rush already in the green with the white socks. It's a great kick. And the young Stefan Darker.
And a lovely crack, wasn't it?
Lovely work from Nick already.
We're in the 30th second. Oh, wow.
We do have a soft spot for the number 12. One of the future stars.
Another youngster, of course. Yep.
I love the away kick for Uni Azzurri.
Yeah.
It's really good on the players.
They do. The players love it as well. There's really good feedback, so yep.
They're running left to right on your screen, Uni Azzurri. The real test tonight against the blue and white Hellenic. With that fabulous traditional kick.
We've got a technical problem, so I'll just give this back to you, Morris, while we try and work on this microphone. You'll hear a hammer, a brick, and a few swear words.
All right, mate. Yeah, no worries. At the start for Uni Azzurri in the first minute, nearly 2 minutes, Bruce. So I know Bruce can't answer or reply. So here he is.
I can sort of, but yeah. I'm going to hit a hammer on something right now.
We've got some technical issues. Bruce is taking care of business over here, so we'll just continue the game. Through ball, that's a great run down the centre for Hellenic. Josh Minucci gets his first touch of the game. He looks around, he looks composed, and he plays it from the back. Peter Adidas has got control. Simon Bell's trying to take on, but got taken by Nathaniel. Over to Nick. Nick Stephandakis is supporting, doesn't receive the ball. A switch over to my apologies, Mr. Player. Simon Bell with the ball. Takes it. Azzurri of defender goes around him. He's going for a shot. And straight to the hands of Joshua Minucci, the debut. goalkeeper for University of Azzurri. Spent a lot of time in the juniors, 16s, 18s, and also playing for the NTC. And this is opportunity to show the coach that he's worthy of first-grade football. Lovely ball through. Header back, Simon Bell. Peter Adidas got full control. Well controlled by Azzurri play. Turns. Number Hellenic's doing that triangle passing. Lovely. Sulav's got the ball. He's going to go for the shot. And harmless, but nice crack. So it's a great start. The 4 minutes in the game. Both sides are pressing and having a go, which is what we want and what we expected in a night of football. So it's actually got touched. No, it's a goal. No, it is a corner. Yep. So it was touched on its way through. Lovely cross. And we have a goal.
Might have it back. No, still haven't got it there yet.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass over to Bruce so you can have a little chat. My shift is up. Over to Bruce.
Thank you, Morris. The hammer didn't work, and about 18 swear words didn't work either. So now got some technical boffins having a go at it and try and work it out. A goal. I think it was Ross Billius, was it not? He got his head to that. And that is a clean-shaven head tonight too, and it's a really wonderful reward for a player that, mate, week in and week out, whenever he's up in the Premier League, he just does it right. He was a great player on Tuesday night too. In a losing side, I thought he was one of their best when he came on. Right, Narn down the middle. They've got to play catch-up football here, Morris. Catch-up football, not their best.
Yeah, no, look, like I said, they started strong. Hellenic's worked them out, and they're just knocking it about. So it's going to be an interesting battle tonight. So we'll see how we go.
That battle is now only 6 minutes old too on this Northcrest scoreboard. And the away team in their green kit with the white socks, that is Nathaniel Paredes, talented number 5. Just that lovely kick over the top looking for Jamal. And who's there? Turner. Turner does his work, as Turner does. And George Carpathius goes back to Ross Billius. And Rossi, that's after talking him up, that's an unusual one.
It is unusual. When you do that, we kind of jinx players, don't we?
We do, particularly us two. We have a history. Yeah, throw in there, and we're underway again on the Northcrest scoreboard side. If you just joined us, Uni Azzurri are the away team in their green kit and the white socks, running from left to right on your screen. And Reinberg has unleashed Coombe. And Parakos Coombe will scurry and scamper down this left side. Goes to Bell. Bell turns it into Nyembo, who's attacked straight away by Humbleman. Still comes away offside. And shot early from Bell. And young Minucci will send it back out. And Raditas on the ball. And Peter puts a long ball through. Right to the feet of Nathaniel Paredes, and Coombe in a little battle with him. Interesting putting Coombe in the left-back position. Like it. Already been involved. Paredes on a run now. Parakos comes back at him again. There's a shot on goal. Who was there? Billius. Great save first up, then Billius.
It's amazing how he goes up. He comes back down. It's what you want in a player, isn't it, Bruce?
Absolutely got a passport. He moves everywhere. Well done. And they're still working around behind me. They got, those white coats on and those detergent, the washing detergent ads. They're all around here with white coats.
Mate, I hate sharing, but we have to, all right? So it's COVID. We've got to keep our distance, buddy, but over to you.
Yes, absolutely. This is the live streaming of the Men's Premier League. It's a round 12 match, and Hellenic have a one advantage, but the pressure's coming. Good raid then from the Uni Azzurri side, and there's another chance too with Kenneth Narn got his head to it. Now here's Chemelair. And pushed off the ball is Jamal. Sorry, not Naan. It was Jamal. Very similar body shapes, those two players. Strong bodies. The number 6 and the number 9 for Uni Azzurri. Bell doing his work. And Simon coming back from injury. He got half a game in on Tuesday night, Morris.
Yeah. Look, like we said in the past, after you miss 5 games, you need to slowly get into it, and this is the second game. Hopefully he can last a half for Hellenic, but we'll see how he goes, mate.
Yeah, such an important player for him. Goal scorer and limo driver, courier driver, just an entrepreneur. That's what I love about Simon.
Programmed it to disable this mic, second mic.
It's 1-0 to Hellenic on this Saturday evening in Darwin. Ball still there, and that is cleared away by George Carpathius, who was fantastic on Tuesday night. So essential to this football team is George Carpathius. The Hellenic number 23, which I think was Shane Warne's in the cricket's favourite number, if I remember rightly. But he's out here playing football tonight, and his name is George Carpathius. He's a sublime player. Shot.
Well, sometimes you wonder, do you go for those as a keeper or do you just wait and see? But what if that swerve goes in towards that near post? What a risky business that is to let it go.
And to be a keeper. Just generally be a risky. But came at him. He took that and he just let it go past. So now comes Stylianos Rodros. Look at those two at foot race. My goodness. No, and the gold medal's going to go to Rodros. And Stylianos just goes one touch too many, and big Jiki gets in there. Well played by the big man. But Stylianos, great speed. And who was with him? Was that Chemalier? Yeah.
The boys. Look, it was Chemalier, but you know what's fascinating? There'll be goals. My prediction is it's too fast-paced. They're all going for the win. They're both going for the win, and I'm sure there's going to be 2, 3, maybe even 4 goals in this match, Bruce.
We'll hold you to it. Don't worry, I'm writing them down. 2, 3 or 4. You had your bets. But it'll be goals galore, you think, and I hope so. For the neutral, I'm loving the energy and the pace of this game. It's been frantic, and it continues in that way. Carpathius again. How many times has he touched the ball? Goes to Parakos. And Coombs now gone to Kukanen. Still have Muskie. He's found a way around there to get that ball in. And pushed out by Minucci. Reinberg will have a shot. Great work from Stefanidakis. Just laid out his boot and stopped that one in an instant.
Yeah, look, Nick Stefanidakis has been one of the consistent ones. The coach has actually stuck to and trusted that he's doing the job. Very proud of the boy. He gets in there and, he just does his work. He's a great performer. He moves up and pushes back and defends if he has to. And you can see he's doing that right now, so well done.
Nick Stefanidakis. Uni Azzurri. Now they're chasing. They're 1 down. 20 minutes.
Here's some.
Saturday evening, it's a beautiful evening, around 23 degrees. There's a breeze coming in from the west, so probably even feels a little cooler. So we've had many fans up in the grandstand. A lovely night for football. The same Morris earlier, the pitch is still giving you 2 bounds. So we've looked past and going a bit looking like it's coming. There's had so many games, and we're still one of those coming. There'll be no national players, no games Thursday night. Midweek.
For the women, and the boys only have the round 32 to go. Hopefully we get to round 16 and all that sort of stuff. But so it'll get a little bit of a cuddle.
Yeah, look, the ground. I was talking to some of the security, believe it or not, that like the game, they watch it, and we're saying that it's holding up quite well for this time of the year. So that 3-week rest or whatever it is going to help big time for coming into finals football.
And parents.
And parents, of course.
Yeah, and then they get if they get their kids into the holiday program, they can get a little release from them. But the kids are all on school holidays up here next week in the NT. And obviously, the COVID situation in New South Wales and Victoria and Queensland and everywhere else has just thrown holidays into chaos again. And I really feel for the kids, especially the little ones. They would have been so excited about going away, but in NT you can still do that. You can still enjoy the great outdoors. Right, Jamal on a run, and he won't get to on this occasion. They're very confident and competent. Kane McAdam. Kane just goes across field. Everything looks so casual about Kane. I love his work.
Yeah, look, Kane's. When you look at how he plays, we talk about keepers that we said Placid. I think he's really come, and you think he can't do the job. All of a sudden, he jumps out and flicks it off in the top corner. So he's a great keeper to have in your side, mate. Very calm.
I love the word placid because there's a film called Lake Placid.
I did.
You remember that? And then there was some giant animal that comes driving out of it at the right time, as he does.
It fits his description, mate. That's why, I get visuals, and that's why I say Placid. That's the visual I got of him, and no offence, that's a compliment, mate.
Absolutely, I know what you mean. About the 15-minute mark has passed on the scoreboard in this match, and it's around 20 past 8 local time on a Saturday evening in Darwin. We've got a lovely full moon. Well, it was full last night, yeah, it's just ebbing. But it's so much orange and yellow in it, and it comes into the eastern night sky and gets on picture. It's a beautiful, beautiful specimen of a moon. And Dylan McNevin gets his head in there. Dean Edwards. Dylan McNevin is the keeper, is usually here, but don't know why I got him mixed up with Dean Edwards. They're very different in size. And very different. Anyhow, it'll be a chance for Nathaniel Paredes to put a corner in at just on the 16-minute mark. Thank you to McDonald's for their work with women and girls football, but also live streaming. And Diamond Barbers, to Nico and his team. Most of the people playing the game tonight have been to Diamond Barbers in the chair and getting a cut, looking sharp in 21. It's either Bellamac, the CBD, or the Parap store for Diamond Barbers. Right, Paredes going to send this in towards the moon, actually. It's along the ground, and Humbleman came in for the shot. Naan will put it back to Paredes. Great pressure from those two players. Cleared away by Kane McAdam. Nice double fister, got plenty of space on it. Now, Stefanidakis calmly goes back to his right back, puts it inside. It's going to be a hard one to thread through there for Naan, and that's exactly what happened. So the white coats and the suits have told us we're going to have to wait to half-time, Morris, to get this sorted. But in the meantime, we'll share one.
Yeah, mate, like I said, I hate sharing, but I've got no choice. But, over to you, Bruce.
Oh, dear. Ball comes forward, and there's Kukanen on it, and Raditas gets there first. Kukanen still pushing on with it. And the young keeper, Joshua, getting plenty of interest from those Hellenic players. It's his first game in the Premier League, the young keeper. How old is he, Morris?
He's 14, mate. He's a rising star, turning 15. So he's got a lot of game time up his sleeve. So well done.
Absolutely well done. As you heard it from Morris D'Argio, who's giving us expert insights when I can get a microphone to work for him, is reflecting on the young Minucci, Joshua. First game for the team that's actually behind on the scoreboard. He's only 14 years old. Here's a chance for Paredes. Takes the shot. And it's gone wide. All the Azzurri fans went up. And the Hellenic ones went back in their seat. That was so dangerous there, Morris. What did you see?
No, I just saw a great turn. And like I said, just a bit more to the left, it would have had a 1-all. And it would have been game on. It still is game on, don't get me wrong. But, you can't give Paredes an opportunity like that to turn and have a dig at the goal. So really great chance, and I think there's more to come of that. So
And you also say, Morris, you've got to take your chances against Hellenic. You've got to take your chances.
Definitely. If you don't, mate, they'll haunt you later on when the scores are tight and you haven't put those chances away. You could have a obviously bad experience, bad result, and lose the game. Simple as that, mate.
And in our game, losing is a bad result. And it could be a bad experience too if you do 3 or 4 of them in a row. Right, throw in. It's going to be a delay. And he's going to send him back as Timmy, the centre referee, in their, I think it's their deep pink tonight, because of the green out there of the away kit, and the blue, of course, of Hellenic. Parakos Coombe goes to Reinberg. Reinberg's going to go all the way back to Alex Turner. Alex will have time on the ball, and his distribution is always good, and so it is on this occasion. Goes to Bilius. Ross already has a goal. Most experienced player out there, I think, would be Rossi. And he goes out to his captain. Goes across Bilius and on to Turner, where it all started a moment ago. Hellenic played patiently. And now Humbleman turns a lovely ball. Chemelier on a run. He had to pull up, unfortunately. That gave Bilius time to get back. You've got to give credit there to Ross. Well done to Ross Bilius. And it's still on again. Humbleman with it. Turns on the inside. Goes now across to Stefanidakis, who goes all the way back to the left back. And that looks like Kieran, isn't it, in the left back position for Azzurri?
Yeah, he does from here. I think he's back. He's been away a while, and once again, another player that hasn't had a lot of game time. But I hope he makes that half. I've just got to look at the sheet. If it looks like Kieran from here, Bruce.
Between the 4 of our eyes, we should be able to make it out. But we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it is Kieran, mate. It is number 2. So welcome back, Kieran. Hopefully have a solid game. But I could see when he kept up with, Billis. I thought, who's that quick? So we just missed it. It was Kieran.
Yeah, he's a fleet of foot. Kieran Tomite or Tomitato, or pronunciation sheet would help. Tomite. And Kieran is also has struggles with asthma as well too. So it's a night where hopefully he gets through the match. A real talent. Parakos Coombe, as I say, like him in the left back position, he's been busy. Now that comes away for Stefanidakis, who's got space. Nice chest down, puts the ball forward. He'd like to pull that down a little earlier. And McAdam goes in there, and the referee will go, looks across and goes, yep. With Timmy, he just takes his time, looked at the assistant referee and said, no, that was an unworthy challenge on the keeper, McAdam, and he gets an unleashing right boot to Bell. And Buchanan comes in. And Kenneth Nairn's not happy. You can hear his no from here. And Buchanan pushes one out to Muskie. I reckon Carpathius touches the ball more than most people, Morris.
Yeah, he does. It's because he's right in there in the mix of things. He presses. He doesn't give them space, and that's the key for any footballer out there. Is if you put the squeeze on your opponent, you don't give them room to play their game. So that's what he does very well. So
room now given to Parakos Coombe, and referee on the far side has seen an offside. So we'll come back. You can hear Dimmy, the coach of Hellenic, giving instructions in a clear, loud voice out to his players. And we have a 1-0 advantage to his team, the Blue and Whites, on this Saturday evening, where we're coming up to the 23rd minute mark on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm. They are the personal and business dispute resolution team. Ward Keller. A little contest in the middle there that Stefanidakis won. And Humbleman goes back to Kieran. Goes over the top. This will come back. Play on. As the centre referee likes to keep the game moving. Does Tim. Muskie. Comes over to Bell. And Bell's offside on this occasion. And it's coming up to the 24th minute mark. This one comes over for Bell. And Big Simon just lets it bounce past him. He knew where he was on this occasion. Just a little bit too advanced. So Reditas comes back, sets the ball. Great challenge between Peter Reditas and Big Simon Bell today, mate. It'll be worth the price alone.
It is. I mean, two big boys. I mean, Simon in height and I'd say Peter in the stock he built. But it is a challenge that, no one else will want to be part of, mate.
Just leave it to them. Well said. They'll go at it too, and they're just not only they're big boys, they're big of heart. Okay, Humble Man with a shot. Sprays it wide, but as a player and a coach, you'd be confident with that. The number 11, Humble Man McCanna. Look at he raises it. I don't know what that means, but he just raised it above his head. But it was a single back to the technical area. Maybe I'm in the house.
It could be, but I won't go into that jive talk, mate. It's not appropriate for football. But I've got to say, with Humbleman, since he's joined the team, I'm still yet to find, if he's really got his feet, if he understands the game that Azzurri play. He's got to be more direct and aim a bit more between those posts, mate.
Let's just see if that happens in this half. Joseph Nyembo, Paredes, Joseph in there again, Stefan Adakis. Lovely skills, look at him. Okay, and he'll get the reward for that because of his effort and skill shown. The number 12, Kenneth Nahn, goes it to Peter Reditas.
Surrender Durati, legend of the engineering department, I think has now fixed this problem. Have we? So we'll just see. You've got your mic, Morris, so take us through on this. And that's a handball, which will come the way of Nyembo. No advantage to Hellenic.
We're right. Yep, all good.
We seem to be okay.
Okay, all good.
Thank you, Surrender.
What a great tech team behind us.
Yep.
Well done, Surrender.
Right, Simon Bell with the ball. Now, big Ajiki. Launches one forward, but no one's really near that ball. Paredes was some distance. Now comes Jamal. Karpathis has got two on him now, three, but that just doesn't press him down. He got a chance to get the ball away. And that means Karpathis will always give someone a better opportunity. In this case, comes down to Kukanen on the... He'll go down the middle, tries a shot on, goes into the back of the left back for Uni Azzurri. Humble Man now goes wide. Chemelier goes back into Nahn. Nahn goes even wider to an overlapping left back who had to scoot along to get the ball. He puts one through to Humble Man, who's had 2 touches, 3 touches already. Goes to Jamal. Now to Paredes. That one's an unusual error from Paredes. And Kuhn will pounce. Reinberg. And the German across field and continues on his merry way and will win. For all that effort and skill, he'll get the return. Don't know why Silev Muskie went early with his player down. It's a boot problem. It's an equipment problem, mate.
It is.
So Morris, sorry if I could ask you about Timmy Lane, the referee, where he allows players to show their skill and their ability.
Yep.
And then he'll pull it up eventually, but a lot of other people pull that up far too early.
Yep.
I want to see the skill of these players.
Yeah, I guess this is the thing where he lets we talk about let the play or the game flow.
Yeah.
A lot of referees can take some notes from Timmy because he's a master at doing that.
Yeah.
And that was the case where he had a look, there was no advantage, and he just called it back. So that's fantastic officiating. Well done, Timmy.
Yeah, we saw Reinberg on the run. So Silev Muskie with a shot from distance, and he knew he would dip that down. So thank you to the tech team, Morris. We're back online.
Thank you, guys.
This is lovely.
It's good to have my own mic.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's good to give it to you.
Thanks, mate.
So Chemelier onto Nan, and Nan will look further afield. Finds Stefanidakis, and this time his pass is too casual.
Yep, bit
The
short.
Cannons onto it. Reinberg, the German, on the run. And tackle comes from Nan. Well done from Kenny Nan.
Yep, great tackle, good timing, excellent.
Throw in, comes back to Coombe. Coombe goes inside to Carpathius. And then he puts it across to Vodros. It goes inside to Muskie. Muskie will have a shot. No, goes wide. Make me a liar, Sulav. Look at George just taking his time and threading it to a better place. That's a nutmeg through Edwards. And a ball in that's so dangerous. Bell was just waiting and waiting. You know when those lions are in those long grass and those Africans...
And they're ready to pounce.
in
I
the
know, they're
belts.
just watching. Yeah.
He's just waiting for that. What do they call them? Springbok. To just not get... Just take their eye off the pack for a minute.
Exactly.
And he was ready, big Simon Bell. Didn't get to in this occasion, but you can see just the cunning play he has, Simon Bell. Right, Peter Adidas with the kick. Offside was the call, and Peter will get him started. 30-minute mark on the Northcrest scoreboard. Edwards. There's the can scratcher, and on goes Edwards on a run. And Nyambo. All ball tackle, just like the Nan one earlier. Edwards throws in over the top to Paredes. Paredes' little battle with Coombs been really interesting, Morris.
It has been.
As I say, Parakos Coombs is usually up front, and they're playing in the left back position. He's enjoying it.
Yeah. What they're doing is using a bit of speed in the back.
Yep.
For those quicker players like Nathaniel and those Stefanidakis coming through, Nicholas Stefanidakis. And if we can put some speedy defenders on them, it's going to shut down the game.
Yeah, smart play, and it's been working so far. This one comes out the back for Jamal. Jamal puts his left boot to it. And was that Paredes on that? Or
that was Paredes. He's there.
Okay, now Joseph Nyambo goes to George Carpathius yet again. And George, his influence on the team positively pushes them forward. Now Joshua, the young keeper, first game ever in the Premier League. 14 years old as the keeper for Uni Azzurri tonight. Kenneth Nan just held the ball. No one really went for him. Now Humberman, he's got a chance to go wider. He's going to go down the middle. He sees the run for Stefanidakis. Stefanidakis goes to ground, slipped over. Players claiming something else, but there's nothing more than a slip.
Definitely a slip,
Yeah, Reinberg. Now Nan has it. Goes to Edwards. Edwards goes back to his captain. Redidis, little sneaky turn, goes across to Tiga Ajiki. Tiga, central defender. Got Bell in front of him. Talk about body on big body. There's an example of it there. To your point, Morris, just leave them alone. Don't get near it.
Exactly.
Don't get involved in it.
Exactly. Just let that clash happen. Let them deal with it.
Yeah, Mack trucks. When they come together, those very big boys out there in the defensive end for Uni Azzurri and the attacking end for Hellenic. So player down, and hope he's okay. It's George Carpathius. Needs some work. And Jesse Pinto will come out.
Do you know what's fascinating? Sorry, Bruce.
Right,
I was just thinking the last few weeks, looking at the stage we're at, and there's no. Obviously, I'm not putting players down. What I'm saying, it's amazing how many cramps we see in games. And it really has got me worried about their preparation, whether it's their nutritional preparation, their mental and their body. It's really concerning, and I've seen it in both sides. I've seen it in every A-grade team or first division team, and I'm thinking we need to start looking at these things. Cramps, we're 33 minutes in the first half and we're seeing cramps.
Yeah.
So it's just a question, I raise to coaches. Maybe if you come back after, full time and let's have a chat, I'd be interested to see what the plan is to combat these cramps.
Yeah, no, astute point, Morris. And you do see every game of men's Premier League football, so you do
Definitely.
know, and that has been, you're not the first to raise it with me, and your point is so valid about so early in the half that we're seeing them go down. I think from Carpathia's point of view, maybe it was the long game on Tuesday night, but I think it's a nutritional issue. I think it's also hydration.
Yep.
As we say to our young players, the water bottle should never be far away from you all week.
Yeah.
So that could be part of it. Also, we never ever take out the other part of the equation is Darwin.
Yeah, definitely.
And we did have high humidity during the week. But the players, I think it's more so this year because I think I'm finding them, they're playing at a more hectic and faster pace football too. Yeah. And the skill levels are lifting each and every week. Yeah. So I think that's why we're seeing more of it. But
I guess I just put it out there, Bruce, as an observation.
Yep.
As if anyone can come up as to why, and I'll be happy to talk after the game or catch up with me during the week.
Yep, agreed. So score at the 35-minute mark is 1-0 advantage to the team with the ball, playing possession quietly out the back and patiently. Turner, central defender of exquisite skill, is the number 12. That's a good ball from Sulav Muskie. Finds Reinberg, who goes to ground. Keeping your feet didn't help there. Minucci, young Joshua, comes across his goal mouth and throws a right arm over. Finds Edwards right on the money. Edwards now goes further forward, trying to find Jamal. Jamal makes a lovely run in behind Turner. Turns it back into Paredes. Paredes on the ball. Keeps the ball, and he'll get advantage for that. Plays it early. Referee says, you can play on. You did it.
I don't see what happened there. I kind of missed. I thought he played it early.
Yeah, we did play it early, but I think... Okay, I'd only be conjecture.
Yeah.
Didn't really see it.
Sure. Well, I'm not going to comment, Bruce.
Because the ball being played forward quickly, I just thought, there must be someone making a run. That's why I followed the ball. But maybe Turner did something before it was taken early.
Sure.
And that's what he's pulled up for.
Yep.
Anyhow, the assistant referee was right there, saw it, had a little chat.
Yep.
And they're still having a chat.
Yep.
So Muskie saying, do you like my
do you like my socks?
Haircut? And my socks, sorry. And the socks.
But Sulav's a nice bloke. Yeah. He would be, mate, no worries, just play the ball, don't score.
So we'll go back and they'll have two people in the wall. Two of the more lighter frame players from Hellenic are in that wall. And Dimmy sending instructions out to his team. The coach of Hellenic, Jamal on the ball. He wants two more in the wall. Kamey Adams happy with what he's got. Jamal standing, nice and tall, moves dangerous. Left foot. He'll twirl. He does, and it's a ball. It was right on target and went around the wall, which Dimmy, their coach, was talking about.
He did.
And a great save by Kane McAdam. Pushed it wide, ran the left upright, so we'll have a corner.
Yep.
Well done, Kane. Again, to that casual play. He just moved late, but timing was perfect. Yep. Good one from Jamal. Nice shot. Jamal Jananis. Oh, there's a lovely one. That was going home.
That was going home, all right.
Paredes had that. What technique from that header. That was a bullet header. And who was there? Muskie. You just mentioned him before about being an ice plate. Well, Paredes doesn't think he is.
No, he's not.
But Nathan Paredes got up to that and it just raced off his head and towards goal. Yep. It was in. It had beaten the keeper, beaten everyone except the little Sulav Muskie.
Yeah, had a great line, heading for goal. Great save off the line.
Right, so entertaining football, and a chance then for Azzurri to get one back, but saved on the bell and on the line by Sulav Muskie, their captain, number 10. Any kids watching, you've got to get on the inside and the outside of the post and stay your ground until the ball's cleared away, and there's an example of it.
Exactly.
So Ross Billius, the goal scorer for Hellenic, moves forward. Muskie, who we just talked about, gets sandwiched there. Stuck between two of the Azzurri players. And comes out to Kami Adam with the man bun in black tonight. It's a little optimistic, that one, from Buchanan. He's got that in his game, hasn't he? All right, comes to Reditas. Edwards. Nice one from Coombe. Parakos just used his body to check that. Comes in the back. He's going to play on, says Timmy Lay, the referee. Now it's pushed around for Paredes. He turns the ball in early, and it's just going to over the top. Again, Kami Adam. Only about two man buns underneath the centre bar. You just watch that go over the top. We'll have to measure it in man buns, mate.
Isn't it amazing?
There is so good. At
just turning like that.
Oh,
He wasn't even looking at the goal and knows where it is. I mean,
exactly where it is.
So that's amazing. And like I said, if he gets that his alignment right, he will put it away tonight.
Yeah. So Paredes there with a chance, and the number 5, and Kami Adam, the number 1 we're talking about. On the opposite side, of course, the keeper. So this has come away for Reinberg. Reinberg puts on an early one to Buchanan. On the rush, his first touch eluded him and has been pushed away by Dean Edwards. So 40.5 minutes of regulation time passed on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to Steel Line, service over and above in the steel supply industry in the NT, and NTF, construction supply specialist. They are your local construction supplier, NTF. Whoa, came off Tiga Ajiki and went backwards, glanced off the back of his head, and young Minucci was there and runs a great little throw down the middle there, Morris. Nice technique.
Yep, he does.
Humble man, what were you... And then Kenneth Narns in there arguing. I love it. Someone's going to get a yellow out of it, and it'll be
Looks
Humble
like
man,
Kenneth,
I think.
Is it?
Or it might be Kenneth because he's had a
like
few
Kenneth,
words.
Yeah, he's giving
it's
Kenneth
Ken.
the yellow. We talked about discipline. We talked how many times remonstrating.
What's it about? What do they think they're going to achieve by it?
Well, a yellow card.
Well, in that case, well done.
But you're right. Yeah, what are they going to achieve?
In the world of football, it's never
referee
happened.
Won't change his mind.
No, of course
Will he?
not.
Yeah.
It's just so unnecessary. You've got to pump yourself up, not by making public announcements. Anyhow, he's on a card now, and he's so vital to this football team. He's got to go now easy in everything he does. Comes across to Reditas. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow.
Now, that must be the goal of the season.
If it's not,
it's very close.
It's very close.
Now, that's a guy with class. We talk about experience with Bellius, but you could put Sulav in the same category as Mr. Bellius tonight. Great finish.
To your point, great word, class.
Yep.
Ball fell at his feet, and he's just skimmed that.
Fantastic.
Pieces of leather left on the ground.
Look, I'm an Azzurri man, but when you see football like that, you give it credit.
Absolutely.
The credit it's due. So well done.
That's why I invite you back, Morris.
Thanks, mate.
Down the middle, fair as ever. And Minucci could do nothing about that, the young keeper.
Mate, poor thing.
Well, tonight he's learned a lesson.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how far from gold in the Premier League, it's dangerous.
Correct, yeah.
Carpathius goes to Buchanan. 2-0 down. And they're really late in that, and that's none again. Has to be careful. He's already on a yellow.
Yep, I'd say the coach will be looking at that as well.
Yep. Needs 11v11 against
correct,
this team.
Correct.
What a beautiful goal from Sulav Muskie.
Well, you can't take that away. That's class.
That'll be in the highlights reel, especially the Muskie household. That's fantastic. Right, Reinberg on the ball. Hellenic move forward. A lot of their Turner's up there as well. Cleared away by Naan. Ball comes back in. Reditas, calm and confident as ever as Peter. Now Humble Man. Now he gets it away. That's lovely work by the number 5. Chemelier turns it inside to Paredes. Paredes does a lovely turn. Just can't get it past Carpathius. And Coombe turns it in, but it's only as far as Paredes. Paredes sees it, goes out a shot. Because
he saw the
he did. The battle between him and Van is interesting. Paredes thought, I could skim this one past Big Kane, but not on this occasion. Right, we only have less than a minute of regulation time in a game that's just been going flat out. Unintentional, and the referee says it was.
Once again, that's great refereeing from Timmy.
Yeah.
Others would say otherwise or something else, but definitely great officiating.
Yeah, he's seen it. That was just trailing behind, and the assistant referee had no problem with it.
Yep, let the game flow.
Yep. Edwards goes back. Pressure from Buchanan. All the way back to goal for Minucci. He plays one out to his left back, who turns one in a little lazily, but it's going to find Stephanodakis. And young Nick, showing the time, goes back to Naan. I don't know what Kenneth is doing there. Kane comes out.
With one hand.
Like he's playing basketball in the backyard on Christmas Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Just reins out, grabs it. Nice work between him and Stilianos Vodros, sorry. Coombe turns it in to Carpathius. Right, we've got 1 minute of time added on. We're into 1 minute of time added on. Ryan Berg, far end. Near the grandstand. Puts it back to Coombs on a rush forward. Paragos turns it inside, but Naan will get onto that. Only as far as Niambo, the number 24 for Hellenic, one of their young players, as is George Carpathius. Looks a lot older than he is. Coombe onto Buchanan. Buchanan will have a shot. No, he goes wider. Muskie turns one into Big Bell. How Bell even got his body around that. And kicked away. Simon Bell was in there twisting and turning as he does.
Yes.
So 2-0 advantage to Hellenic. And we're into 1 minute of time added on. It can only be seconds to go here, Morris.
Yeah, I think Timmy's about to say enough's enough.
He is. And he points to the dressing sheds, and that's where they'll head on this Saturday night. And a 2-0 advantage to the blue and white over Uni Azzurri. Morris, what would you do if you're Michael Reditas and you've got Uni Azzurri in a huddle? What's your couple of your messages to them?
Look, just play that pressing game, first to the ball, and let's put our chances away. You know, there's 2 or 3 chances could have been a different scoreline right now. Minucci, I think, just needs a bit of talking and encouragement from the back experienced defenders. Just letting him know that, you know, that goal means nothing. Let's bounce back. And I would say that there will be some substitutions by Michael Reditas, given Kenneth Naan's yellow card. You can't risk it going down to 10 men against a side like Hellenic, who's in form tonight, as you can see, and Sulav and Bilius. What fantastic goals. What else can I say?
No, well done. Thank you, Morris. Really enjoyed being with you here this afternoon. The evening. It feels like the afternoon. It's been a long day. Anyhow, great goal, Sulav Muskie. What a goal that was. First one from Rossi Bilius was also good. And so both teams are heading into their shed. It's time for Uni Azzurri to regroup, come back out, mojo ready, and try and get a goal back. We can't say, or be remiss of us not to say, there was a brilliant header from Nathaniel Paredes that was on goal.
Definitely.
And Sulav Muskie went down the other end and scored a goal. On that occasion, he saved one for Hellenic.
Exactly.
So he really has 2.
Exactly, Bruce.
Yeah.
And I'll just say for you guys who have just tuned in, all viewers, there's no replay. Rewind on your TV set and watch those goals.
Thank you, Morris. We'll take a short break. We'll be back after this half time.
gentlemen who said that coming back to the second half. 2-0 advantage to Hellenic as they re-emerge, as are the green away team from Azzurri. And we look forward to this second half. We welcome the match officials out, including young Benny Kivett, one of their best young referees. We lost to Victoria. Good to have you back for a few weeks, Ben. And there's going to be a substitute. Looks like Harry Childs is coming on. We'll know who's coming off from Hellenic. It'll be in the Azzurri side. And they make a substitute also. We'll get the name. It looks like Ronnie and Arrogant's out there. So it's like Kieran's come from the pitch for Azzurri. Also a Chemellier. There's been a sub through him as well. Just a message from NT Health. If you're feeling unwell, any flu-like symptoms of any kind, you are asked to immediately test so that we don't end up in a lockdown like the rest of the country or parts of. So if you're not well, you need to go and get a test. In the meantime, sit back and enjoy this second half.
Welcome back into a second half. Really looking forward to this, Morris. Just want to quickly mention that big Chris Akara would normally be up the front for Azzurri's out because of a red card.
Yes, yes.
And that's one of the problems with having a
the
red
problems,
card.
exactly.
He's really sorely missed because he just draws defenders out. So
Of course he
Hellenic
does.
are lucky to not have to face that, I guess.
Yep.
But been a couple of subs too. So first of all, Harry Childs is out there. And I'm not sure who's to replace. I'll let you know in a moment. I'm sure you'll probably pick it up before I will. He's gone straight into the midfield. So I don't know if you can pick that one up for me straight away. Looks like it's Mario Kukanen.
It must be.
No, he's still there.
No, he's there. He's there.
Reinberg's still there. Maybe they're playing with 13.
Maybe they are. I haven't counted, mate.
That's right. And there's been two from Azzurri as well. So Chemelier's come on with the orange boots.
Yep.
Or, sorry, salmon boots. And another substitute is Ronnie and Arrogant in the left-back position. So Kieran has succumbed to that first half and the air in
Yep.
that he with his asthma. He was struggling for air when I saw him down there a moment ago.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Great person. He's just hampered by that, the poor fella.
Yep.
So so he's come from the field, and there's a lovely save from Minucci. 14-year-old.
14-year-old. There we go.
Great shot and equally good save. Wow, Morris, 14-year-old kid. What a future he has.
He has, definitely.
So there's a few out of the side tonight. Dylan McNevin, the normal keeper. Chris Akara.
Yes.
So two major players at either end of the pitch.
Yep, yep.
So Azzurri having to face a few inconveniences.
And at this level being, among the top sides, one or two players make a huge difference when they're, there's parity, when they're equal. So that makes a big difference in this game. And the 2-0 score, not taken away from Hellenic because they've played and put away some fantastic goals.
Wow.
But it does play a bit, it's a disadvantage to Michael Rodinas and a lot of headaches as what to do next.
What to do, exactly.
In the second half.
That's why you coach, I guess, for those obstacles and to resolve them.
Yeah.
Speaking of resolution, Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm, Personal and Business Dispute Resolution. Ward Keller, Territory Law Firm. Now, we're at the 46.5 minute, only a minute, 2 minutes in this game, and Hellenic already pressing. Ball comes in, it's a dangerous one. There's already been one before that, and now comes out to Muskie. It's going to turn and go back out to Reinberg. And they play a little 1-2. Now it's a 1-3, and it's going to go out of play. So we're still trying to work out who the subs are. We'll have a little more of a forensic look. So Turner and Billius are still at the back. Right, so the back four's the same. The midfield was Carpathius, Kukanen. Joseph Nyembo's come from the pitch. Right, so we now worked it out. Harry Childs is on for Joseph Nyembo. Ronnie and Arrogant is on for Kieran Tamatai. And it looks like there's been Chemellier for Chemellier. So Lewis has come on for Paul.
Yeah, for the brother, yes.
Yep. No, I'll rewrite that. It's not. Both of them are out there. Sorry, Morris.
They're both out there.
Yeah, I just saw the long white socks without the salmon boots.
There we go.
Now Edwards puts it through to Humbleman. Humbleman, lovely work. But Paredes knew he'd overstretched that one. Staffordadakis is out there. Kenneth Nane. Okay, it's Jamal. So Jamal has come off. Yeah. So good 45 minutes plus from Jamal tonight for Uni Azzurri. He's had a little rest. There's Ronnie Anarigan, talented young boy. Gives it on to an on-rushing Chamalier. And that'll be pushed away by Childs. So plenty of energy in from Uni Azzurri, and they'll need it to be. You've got a 2-goal deficit to overcome. Now it's come out the right way for them. Luckily, Chamalier gets a rush on now. Turner just puts the body in between him and ball and earns the right. Through his effort. So, Morris, with those changes that it took me 45 minutes and a half to actually get right, I do apologise for that. But now with those changes, with both the Chamaliers on either side, with good pace, taking Jamal off and putting those two up front. Anything else? You got Ronnie Anarigan, which is sort of much like for like change with the left back. Do you think, and what you've seen so far, Adidas has set this up any differently, their coach?
Look, I'd like to see Ethan come in. To be honest with you, Ethan's
Kamira.
He's basically very good in midfield. He challenges the ball. He presses, and if we don't press, basically we won't get in that goal scoring.
Here's a chance for Chamalier now. To your point, Morris, and he has it.
He's done it.
You are Nostradamus. Seriously, you said to me off camera, this will happen, and it came down the middle. I don't think you thought it was going to be Adidas doing the distribution, but you said come down the middle, and they did. There's what they want, and they wanted it early, and they've got it early. Morris Diageo, you are a classic. Okay, 50 minutes has just passed on the Northcrest scoreboard. We have a goal, and it has been scored by one of the Chamaliers, and it was the original Chamalier, you'd say, which was Paul. And well done to him. And Lewis is out there, his brother now. And that was all Peter Adidas down the middle. It was a great finish, but Peter Adidas came down the centre. They stayed off him. He pushed forward, and he made that goal. And always when there's a mistake after that, the whole team reacts. And poor old Stylianos made an error on that occasion. There goes in Anarigan. And Ronnie moves back in, gets the ball away in the end. Paredes tries a little bit of trickery. He will get it back, though. A couple of pulling of shirts. Referee's okay with it, because he's seen it come from both sides. And then Raditas goes over the top again. Here's a chance. Turns it inside. He has a shot. This time it's the other Chamalier. My goodness, Chamalier Day.
It's Chamalier Day, right? It's the French Connection.
It is. What a film that was.
What was, yes.
But yeah, the French Connection are out there, and they've got one goal already. Well put, Morris.
Yeah, look, I do bring up, when I talk, movies and songs and themes, so just stay.
Man of culture.
Thanks, mate.
That's all right.
Lovely, good half. What a start. It started the same way the first half.
It did.
The first few minutes, there's a lot of action. So.
And to your point, you've got to put your goals away against Hellenic, and they have this occasion.
That's right.
So it's really good. It's 1 goal to them and 2 to Hellenic from the first half. So it's a real challenge now for Hellenic. And they'll come back, and they're doing it right now. Reinberg giving space and time dangerously. Now they challenge and push him back. Charles turns inside Chamalier with ease. He scoots forward slowly, goes to Carpathius, the metronome, the centre of this football team. Now he goes out to Rodos. Rodos goes back to Kukanen. George Carpathius again goes to Turner. So much time they're having. That's a bit of a loose ball. But Carpathius will clean it up. He's going to go back to Kane. He's going to go across to Rossi Bilius. That's better pressure from Chamalier. Lewis. Now Bell and Big Ajiki on the ball. And this will come back for the young 14-year-old keeper in his first game ever of Premier League, Joshua Minucci. And he just got his right boot to that. He's going to have to learn to do his left eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's only a kid. Another 14 years and you're a baby keeper at 28. You know, they play until they're 50.
Exactly. Dino Zoff was an Italian national.
Yep. That's right. He played
till that age, and still
extraordinary.
Played some good. Oh, we've got a bit of a breeze.
We do. As soon as you mentioned Italy, who are going so well and undefeated.
4:30
They are
AM
exactly
against
so
Austria.
on your way home, you can have a look.
You know that.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll be up early to watch
and don't
that.
forget Portugal, Belgium.
Yep. Two really good games tonight.
Great
There's games on at the moment, actually, or earlier this evening. So we're talking about the Euro. And Italy unbeaten at the moment over a number of games.
I think it's 11 games,
Yes.
12 going into 12 if we beat Austria. So good luck, the Azzurri.
Yep. Muskie, scorer of a sensational goal for Hellenic today. And look at that.
Look at that precision.
Exactly. Great word. He's a watchmaker. Precision work from Sulav Muskie. Reinberg protecting the ball, body, everything over it. Look at cannon it was, actually. Minucci puts it downfield.
Great kick.
And it's come the right way for Chemelier. You've got to be onto it because Turner just picks him off.
Exactly.
He'd be a great picker for mangoes, Turner. He wouldn't miss any of the crop.
Exactly.
Right, throw in. Ronnie N. Aragon goes to Humble Man. To your point, he needs to get involved more. Down the middle he goes and takes a shot in anger from distance. And coming at him calmly. Right, boots it, stops it, and pretends he's going to get underway quickly, and that's just not Kane's style.
Exactly.
He'll take his time.
He's having a
He'll
look.
call a player out. He's going to wait for someone to come to him. And he'll go on. Now he'll pick it up. No, he still hasn't.
Exactly
there he
what
goes.
We talked about first half.
Yep.
You know, you come to me, I'm taking my time. I'll come out of the water and I'll tack when I'm ready.
Yep, exactly. Lake Placid. Ball comes down. Kilcannon. Oh, there we go, Reditas. Minucci. That beats everyone and goes down. Muskie will get it. Nice return from the technical area to him. He's opposite technical area now. Stilianos Rodros will go all the way back to Lake Placid. And he'll take his time.
That's his nickname.
Oh, yeah. He's a quality player. You can hear him yell at himself then. He'd normally just lay that on the boot of the intended pass partner.
And for family out there and friends, we mean it with all due respect.
Oh, absolutely. He knows that.
He's placid.
Yeah. Just so easy on the ball.
And it is intimidating for some of the attackers because they're saying, come on.
Nothing riles him.
Release. No, you come to me. Throwing Azzurri, let's see, 56 minutes of the second half.
Yep. Right, Edwards with the ball. Northcrest scoreboard side. Thank you to Diamond Barbers, to Nico and his team of barbers, the experts. If you want to look sharp in 21, go to Parap, Bellamac, or the CBD store. Diamond Barbers. Ward Keller, they are the Territory Law Firm, personal and business dispute resolution experts. They're the best. And the number is 1-800-978-360, 1-800-978-360. And talking about the best, we saw one of the best tonight in a goal from Sulav Muskie, the diminutive captain for Hellenic. It was a ripper. Make sure you go and have a look at it. And Aragon goes over the top. Tim Ladd says play. Referee clearly says play, play. Carpathius swings it around to Childs. This ball's going to be picked off by Stefanidakis. Puts one through to Chemelier. Chemelier lets it skip over. It's going to come back for him. He's going to have a go. He's going to turn it back into the shot. It's taken by Humble Man and saved by Placid.
Wow.
What a save from Kane McAdam.
Yes, once again, that's a keeper we talk about that needs to come up with the goods when it's...
And he did.
And
That's
he
good
did
work.
big time. Lovely,
Didn't he?
Long header.
All the body and language was going the other way.
Exactly. And he just twisted and turned and
got
got
back.
to the ball. Lovely save.
Well
Great
done.
strike.
Yep, great strike, great football, lovely pass. Stefanidakis got it underway, and then the tall, lean Kane McAdam did what he's meant to do, and a lovely save from him. Wow, it's all happening. 58 minutes on this round 12 match. It's the last one of the Men's Premier League for this weekend in Darwin. It's on a Saturday evening. It's a lovely, lovely cool night. The westerly winds coming in and making it even a little bit cooler. Some of the locals were thinking about putting on a jumper, but they've just brought a photo of a jumper.
Exactly.
Just to remind them. Sometimes you have to. Anyhow, not tonight. It's still a beautiful evening. We've got a lovely white moon in the eastern night sky and putting plenty of brightness into the air, as is the lights. Right, this is a bright place. That's a lovely piece of work. Poor old Kane's in trouble here. Well, he's not now. Came out. They don't know where the referee's put the sign up. They play the ball. They're both competitors. So Chemelia having a chat to Kane McAdam. I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
why do you have to do that? Come on.
Yeah. But real competitors, both those players.
Well,
and Chemelia's really made a difference since he came on.
Some really good changes from the coach, Raditas.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm just wondering if Nicholas will make way for Ethan. But
At some stage?
I wouldn't change him.
Yeah, okay.
He's just doing so well.
The point I was trying to make is that Chemelia's, when they're both on, they really inspire each
They
other.
do play well
Yeah.
together. I've seen them at training, how
Yeah.
they look for each other.
It's instinctive with them.
It is instinctive, and
Yeah.
that's why I said earlier on it's the French connection,
It
or
is.
the brother connection,
Yep.
brotherhood.
Yep.
But yeah,
It's a
you're
blood
right.
connection.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Right, coming up to 59.5 minutes on the North Crest scoreboard. We have a 2-1 scoreline. 3 really good goals. One in particular will make the highlight reels for some time. It's a bit of disservice to say that because the other 2 are good as well.
Exactly.
It's been a night for football fans. Turner. Oh, a lovely pass. Body, weight, everything going perfectly. And that's a great bit of work from Dean Edwards. Come up to his hand, but you can't, yeah. But good intervention by him, but he's come running up his head. Sometimes the ball just follows your body.
It does.
Can't do anything about it. And there was a case of that just then. Thank you, McDonald's. And the Northern Territory Government sponsors in 2021 of football, as is the Darwin Olympic Sporting Club. Peter, Nick, and his team there. Thank you. HPA, which is helping people achieve. HPA, again, a sponsor in 2021. Now, on the ball is the man who scored a specky tonight. This time it won't be a half volley. This is really interesting for the 14-year-old. He's got Simon Bell in front of him. Simon is
He's a tower.
and absolutely played 100 million games. He'll know what to do. Now they send a player in on him because he's just going to menace the young Minucci. 14-year-old keeper. First game in the Premier League. This is a testing time for him. He's got big boys in front of him. Now they've got a player back to help him. The wall's set. Charles pulls off from it. The man on the ball's your danger. Minucci looking straight at the ball player. Tim Lay still looks in that behaviour in the goal.
Yeah.
Big Atiki. Chika Atiki. He's still waiting. Now the whistle goes. He's going to go, if you don't get it right, I'm going to come and have a chat. And he is. They're not going to stop.
No.
They're going to, it's a
It's
contest.
still going.
Whistle's blown, and it comes. It's a good ball, cleared away by Kenneth Nahn with a header. It was dipping into that bottom of the
Yeah,
post.
it was. I'll really say the tactics Simon Bell's taken, exactly
Clever.
what a
Smart,
striker
mate.
should be
Smart.
doing. It's
Yeah.
the keeper's like going, where do I stand? Which way do I go? And in that confusion, the ball can slip through. So
Right, here it comes. Simon Bell goes back. And good defensive work. Who else? Peter Raditas. We are blessed with centre backs. Alex Turner, Peter Raditas. Each club
yep,
has got sensational.
there's a bit of depth
yeah,
there
Jordan,
in all clubs. Yep.
Atigo Ajiki,
Yep.
Ross Bilius. 4 special ones out here tonight. Whenever I do commentary with John Tamboris, that's all he ever talks about.
I
Because
know.
he used to be.
I wonder
he's
what
the
he
greatest
was.
central defender
Yes.
ever produced in the Northern Territory.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Played all around the world. Played A-League.
Yep.
Great man, great footballer. John Tamboris. That ball was heading straight for that little boy, the little grandson we saw earlier,
Oh, yes.
and now getting a kiss from Granddad.
Yep.
And
I think
would-
they
I think Granddad was watching him.
Yeah,
Maybe
he-
put your hand over the boy next time. But anyhow, it missed him, missed Granddad, and hit the railing.
I don't know. Would it be 10 points? I'm not sure.
Well, it's a falcon, that's for sure. Anyhow,
Yes.
throw in coming from Vilianos Stratos. He's going to go all the way down to where that ball went out. And there he goes. He'll throw this in. Look at that. That's a long throw to the dangerous. And then Bell, body was just the wrong shape and size, or not, wrong place and size.
Yeah, exactly.
On the amount of stuff he put on the ball. So he could never really bring that down. He was running away from goal, and it was running away from him.
Yep. It's a really good crowd tonight, and pretty friendly. I mean, the guys down here was making signals because someone hadn't changed the scoreboard,
That's right, yeah.
and he said, "Don't worry, it's going to happen." So they just want to see a great game of football.
They have. And so far, they've been entranced by 64 minutes of this match. Stilianos gets his head to it, and Arrogant gets in early with a good intervention. Otherwise, Muskie would have pulled that down. And he gets in there again. Well done, Ronnie N. Arrogant. It'll be a goal kick. Stefanidakis ran the right line there against Harry Childs. And 64.5 minutes on the North Crest scoreboard. Thank you to Ward Keller, the Territory Law Firm, also to the Northern Territory Government, great sponsors of football in 2021, and McDonald's. Atiki and Atiga Ajiki puts it forward. Now it's going to come the way. You can see what Paredes were doing, but he goes at such pace, Chemalier, he just couldn't stay on his feet there. Stefanidakis, lovely work, goes back to Nan. Nan dips one over the top, and it's a great ball. He's still in play now on this occasion. Bad luck for Kenny. Since that yellow card, he's just played the great football that he can.
He's actually calm.
Such a good player.
The coach would have told him, look, settle down, play football. We can't risk that second yellow
Because
card.
you're good at it. You're good at football. So play it.
Exactly. No, good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this ball bounces around now. Buchanan has a chance. Good defence from the two. Well done. And Arrogant and Ken Nan. Big Bell on the ball. Goes back. Muskie tried to little fancy that one. Then Arrogant goes forward. Billius just stands his ground and heads that with ease. Need to get back. Lovely work from Humble Man. What you want to see from your strikers, doing defensive work. Now he pushes the ball through. Look at Chemalier's leg go. Going to it. Lovely work from Coombe. Got in between the keeper of the ball and the player and got that cleared away. Young Paracos Coombe. And he won't get it on this occasion. Reinberg. And Reinberg. I don't know what he's arguing about.
That was
Anyhow, comes down. Paredes on the ball. Paredes is now picked up. It's going to assist this flight of this ball. All the players have moved forward. Hellenic are ready.
Paredes has got a nice cross on him.
He does.
So
he's got the players in there. It's a lovely ball in. It's going to fall. Childs get it. Now's a chance for Humble Man. Pushes wide. Takes the shot. And it's a beautiful goal.
That's a lovely
It is a
try.
fabulous. We have been so blessed tonight. We have seen four fabulous goals. And that was top shelf.
that was lovely.
I mean, to get between Kane McAdam and that top crossbar.
Yeah. It was always going to
Wow.
happen. Look, he's been, what did I say?
You did.
He needed to get it between the posts and he would score. And that's it.
He did.
This is a game. Game on.
Wow. Came to ground, turned, and just bang.
What did we
They
keep?
gave him that space to make the turn right. Yeah,
Exactly.
well done, Morris. You've done it again. You've done it again. You said that. Exactly that. Right, 2-2. What a game. What a game. Hellenic will come at him again. They will not relent. That's a strong ball back. Kane McAdam. And that's not Kane's best. Now Paredes. What's he going to do? Going to go forward.
Now, this is, again, another dangerous spot.
And George Carpathius just gets up. He realises what he did. He
And
doesn't carry on with it.
And he's still got a card for it.
Yep.
But that's the thing to do, Bruce. Walk away.
Yep.
Don't
Yep.
grab any attention. Don't make eye contact with the official. It's important.
Yeah, he did that.
Because as a referee, anyone made eye contact with me after a foul, they would get a card.
So, dangerous area for Hellenic to defend against. Quite a few players over the ball. Peter Adidas has got a nice kick on him. Paredes has one as well. Kenneth Nahn. Chemele is interested.
Yeah.
Both the Chemele's.
Oh, look, Peter Adidas has scored from that spot
Yep.
in many games. So, but
Never know who really wins this encounter, but on this case, it's big Tiga Ajiki.
well, is it paper, scissors, rock? I've seen it. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Is it?
Well, he picked rocks and he's got
He
it.
picked rock, he's got it.
He's got
The
it.
rock's got it.
Yep. And he's got a wall that is as long as the one in China. Now it's 5. Now it's out of the wall goes Chemele, so there's 5 in that wall.
And this is a dangerous area to shoot from.
If you can see Kane Adam trying to look and
Yeah,
peer
exactly,
through the wall.
Exactly. He's trying to look. Can I see the ball? Am I covered?
It's that tall player. You can see over the top. Here we go. Whistle blows. Kane's ready. It's gone over and beyond the goal. And we all feel for a little less excited by that, unfortunately. Anyhow, that's what this game's been. Every time there's an opportunity, we've been on the edge of our seats. It's been that sort of football match. Paracos Coombe doing some nice work, still going at it. Took a bit of work from the great goal of Humble Man, and he's now doing defensive work. He's really put his presence out there tonight after a little cameo conversation from Morris Diago about his place in the team, and it was spot on. Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Lovely goal from young Humble Man Makana.
We talk about the changes that you need to make at halftime. We talk about tactics. We need to be mindful. Well, there's a yellow card.
Yeah, for
given
Reinberg, he's just
to
yapping
Reinberg.
away.
There's a bit of a yapping going on. But
Yep.
look, it's 2-all.
Yep.
They were winning 2-0, and you're going to get a bit of yapping or mouthing off. But what I was trying to get at is that now these are the teams that are close, up there in the top 4. One player makes a difference. So if you turn it around, put it between like Humble Man's
did.
finished
Yep.
when he should, that makes a difference.
Yep.
So we have a game on our hands for the next, 20 minutes. Of
Oh, yeah,
football.
we've got plenty of football time. And Hellenic, they've got plenty of talent on this football pitch. And they'll certainly will not relent. And here they come again, exactly right. And the player just got a yellow card. It's down on the left flank. He goes towards goal. Turns a good ball in. It's going to beat everyone. And I thought it was going to actually go across goal and collect with Muskie, but it's just gone over onto the roof of the goal. And young Minucci goes out with a short pass to Reditas. Azzurri need to be on their guard. Now Humble Man has it after lovely work from Paredes. Paredes onto Humble Man. Humble Man onto Chemele. And Chemele play on to the referee, and rightly so. And cleared away by McAdam. Now goes from Coombe. Oh, look at that. What a ball from young Paracos. Bilius, strong, gets that ball away from Chemele. Now Rodros goes across field, and he's given it away to Edwards. Edwards goes back to Nan. Nan to Ajika. And Atiga Ajika gives it to his captain, Reditas. Widely ball, Reditas. He's offside,
that
though,
was
Chemele.
close, but it was offside, yep.
So, nice, patient play from Azzurri there. Now, I thought he'd get one. That's Paul Chemele. He's been yapping and carrying on. He gets one as well. Must be that side of the field.
It must be. What's happening there?
To your point, Morris, the contest is on. It's really a fiercely contested game, and neither side's giving any ground to the other. And it's packed full of talent. So
Yep, sure.
we've seen 4 superb goals. And now McAdam getting us underway. And Kane moves in, and with that technique that's out of the top shelf, puts it downfield. This will be to the advantage of the blue and whites. It's gone the other way. It'll go to the away team. So about 73 minutes on the North Crest scoreboard. There's going to be a substitute.
Number 6, is it?
Yeah, 6 is coming on.
So that's John
Paracos, you've done so well, young man.
John Trequila's coming on.
Yeah, Paracos Coombe,
Paracos.
nice 73 minutes to your point about, just that lovely work he did before he cleared the ball away at pace. It's all about pace tonight from him.
It is, and they needed to put him on someone quick, and he did his job, hasn't he?
Great job.
He's done his job.
Great job. And that'll be good learning for him as well. He normally plays forward.
Yep, definitely.
Another string to the Parakos Coombe bow. Stephanodakis, humble man. He's going to have to go back. And he goes, nice defensive pressure from Hellenic. Nice work for Muskie, but now comes to Nan. Nan turns, goes back to his keeper, and Joshua has time to burn here. Goes to his captain, and Minucci to Reditis. Reditis goes through over top of Chemelier, Paredes, and Nathaniel's just been distributing like the expert he is. Out comes Kane, and McAdam diffuses that really quickly and simply. Right, 74 minutes on the Northcrest scoreboard. Rodros, challenged by Chemelier, continues on. Lovely tackle from Stephanodakis. No, he won't get on this occasion. I think he's come back to
this challenge.
The Chemelier challenge it was. He was playing advantage.
Yep.
So lovely work from Stephanodakis, but unrewarded.
Yes, correct.
And good refereeing once again. Now the ball comes on to Big Bell. The Big Bell. And he's dispossessed by tag teaming from the green machine at the back. Buchanan turns one over. Dangerous ball because everyone's sort of ball watching at the moment. Now Carpathius has it. Muskie can score from there. Dangerous. And, Edwards. So, Minucci. Been end-to-end. Exciting stuff, Morris. It's now coming up to 75th minute. 2-2 on the Northcrest scoreboard. Who will be able to break this deadlock? Will it end up being 2-0 in each half? Now Reinberg, that had to happen. Great work, Dean Edwards. Great work from Reinberg. Stole it straight back. Love the contest between these two.
And Dean will say, I'll take it back.
Buchanan's there. Turns the ball in, cleared away by Reditis. Chemelier has it.
Ooh.
He knew what he was trying to do. Nice work from Carpathius. Now Tiga Ajiki comes in with a lovely piece of central defensive work. Paredes pressuring both. And Ross Bilius goes straight out there. Lovely work from him and McCain. Kane McAdam like work. Look at that, 2 passes and they're already underway. And George Carpathius goes back to Turner. Love the way they play out the back. Patient now. Unusually for Alex, puts a long ball through, but he found an on-rushing player that was offside. Ball was rolling. Come back. Kane sends it all the way back for them. Thank you to Diamond Barbers. Look sharp in 21. Give Nico and his team a call. Diamond Barbers, just look them up. Google Diamond Barbers. You'll see lots of great haircuts. And you can get them at CBD, Parap, or Bellamac. That's gone out of play. Good pressure from Hellenic. So Muskie gets thrown. He goes back to Stylianos. Stylianos will throw this just a mere 30 metres. No, he's going to go short this time. Still throws it a long way. Goes back to Turner. Paredes tries to hustle, and Turner. Lovely balanced play from Alex. Now it's a bit of trouble, but they get out of it. Reinberg turns and drives forward. And Ronnie has missed this one, but he goes back with pace to claim it. And will get himself a throw-in for his team.
And that's good recovery. I mean, you've slipped, and there's a youngster got up and said, "Look, I better not give up here." Fantastic work. You have to do that at this level,
especially against Muskie.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, ball comes in. He's in there again. Is Chemelier with those salmon boots. So this will be a throw-in for Stylianos at some point.
Yep.
There he is on the ball now. I think he'll go to either Alex Turner or downfield. He's going downfield. And look, Tiga had to go back and stretch to get it. Now it's a lovely touch from Buchanan. Now it's been humble man on the plate and advantage. Again, great refereeing. That's a loose ball. There was a chance for a raid of potential for Uni Azzurri that came to naught. Referee allowed advantage. Humble man. He's had a really good second half. Scored a fantastic goal. And has been involved in this battle since the change. Local time, round 20 to 10. Saturday night in Darwin. Where else would you want to be than the football? And Aragon kills it away, and that'll be a corner. Not much more you could do. You had Stylianis coming at you at pace.
Exactly.
Simon Bell just lurking like that tiger in the grass.
Ready to pounce.
He was. And he can pounce. And the fact he hasn't had a goal for a game and a half, scary.
He's starving.
He is starving. Yeah, he'd eat a big steak, that boy. All right, we still have Muskie on it. 79 minutes about to roll over. It's all about your bench. Looks like they're going to bring on Manoli shortly for Hellenic. But anyhow, we've got to get through this. And it is a corner. About 11 minutes to go of regulation time. Good header from Kenneth Nahn. Again, Stefanidakis gets his boot in there. Paredes tried to get it out of there. And it's called away by Ronnie and Aragon. And Ronnie's pass has gone back to Carpathius. Goes out now to... And that's stolen by Humble Man. Straight off Harry Charles. He goes for a run, puts the ball forward, and too much punch on it. You'd have to be a guy called Bolt to catch onto that. Had a twins the other day, I'm told.
It's not
Mr. Bolt.
Is it Usain Bolt?
Yeah, Usain, yeah.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah. Father of 3 now, I think.
He is?
Yeah. Imagine trying to race Dad to the front door.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck. There's George Carpathius doing what George does. He's pulled up. He should be really tired, but very proud of his effort again. 23 for Hellenic. Right, Stefanidakis, equally good midfielder. Dips one over the top. It's a good ball for Chemalier. He comes in, takes the shot, hits the post. Throws his head and arms up. Players are down there kissing the earth. Wow.
Fantastic.
Wasn't it? Stefanidakis, beautiful ball over the top.
Got everything.
Chemalier just got in front of how he got in between that and the player. And then he took the shot and it beat Kane. Kane had come out.
And the sub, Simon Bell.
Going off?
Yeah, he's going off. Simon Bell's having
that's good to get those time in his legs.
Yep.
Those big legs. Those big tattooed legs.
Massive legs.
So he'll be better for that. Simon will have real presence and impact later in this season, that's for sure. Right, Manoli has come on. Jalaris, I think it is.
Yes, Manoli Jaluris.
Yeah, Jaluris. My apologies to Manoli. So Jaluris is out there. That's a skied ball from Nahn. Stylianis, great technique, young man. Carpathius, distributing as always. Always to a better player, a better position, and one of his players. Good work. Still alive. Goes back. Lovely work from Edwards, but he just lost his footing. Referee says you lost your footing.
Yeah, exactly.
Comes back to the 82nd minute mark. 2-2 on the scoreboard. Can't separate these two teams. 2-0 at half-time for the Blue and Whites. 2 goals have been recovered by Uni Azzurri. We've been really witnessing great football and great goals. We've been blessed tonight with the 4 we've seen. Turner. Just Alex. That's all I'll say. Kukanen. Muskie. He'll have a shot. No, he's passed it on. Harry Charles. Good challenge from Chemalier. Got their players back, they have, Uni Azzurri.
Too much space.
Yep.
We've got to be careful.
Right, Manoli, watch him.
Yep.
To Tiga Ajiki. Well played. And Aragon puts it forward to Paredes. Paredes just got a chance. He now pushes it on. Chemalier's on the run. Turner's inside him. Chemalier and Turner. Turner comes in with a body check for the ages.
Yep.
Great defending from the central defender. Didn't panic. Waited for his opportunity and brought off a great tackle. Humble man. George Carpathius. Lovely work from George again. Manoli goes back. Then there's the run. Well done to the back four for Uni Azzurri. Pulling them up there. Now Reditas will get them started. 2-2 the scoreline. 83.5 minutes on the scoreboard. Thank you to Northcrest. That's going to be pulled back. It'll be a yellow card. This will go to Paredes. He's not going to get a card. He's going to get a word or two spoken to.
He was lucky not to get
he
a
was.
card.
He's done that a couple of times, actually.
Yep.
So, Turner, where will this game end up? 84 minutes shortly on the Northcrest scoreboard. Thank you to Steel Line. Service over and above in the steel supply. Great supporters of football, as are NTF, the construction supply specialist. They are your local construction supplier in the NTF. Well won by Charles. Now Reinberg goes to Manoli. Manoli, Jolales. Puts it back to Reinberg. And he's enjoying the grass. He's laying on it.
Yeah.
And Jalures has made some impact already with his little internal passing game that Galores brings. Right. Young Joshua, 14-year-old keeper, in goals, 84.5 minutes, 2-2. What more pressure do you want? Comes in for Buchanan, and it goes wide. The kid had it covered, and it went past the wall. And Carpathius with more running repairs, heads back out. George has put in a mighty effort, the 23 for Hellenic. 85 minutes, about to roll over on the scoreboard. Minucci puts it down, but it's only going to find Vodros. This is an attacking raid. They've welcomed Hellenic straight back. Ball goes over the top, and Manoli can get to it. Yes, he can. Goes back to Sulav Muskie. Muskie will turn on the right and have a shot. He does. And it's gone wide. Keeper was down too.
He was down.
Fell
It's
down.
like yes.
Yep. Exciting stuff. This game has it all. What entertainment. 85.5 minutes. Northcrest scoreboard. 2-2 is where it sits. 2 goals in each half to each team. They'll have to be pulled up. Hope Villanos is all right. He fell awkwardly. He's a strong lad. He was buffeted by falling onto Paredes.
Exactly, yeah.
But because he's much taller, I think he still collided with the ground. So we'll see how Stylianos pulls out of this.
Yep.
He's had another bruising game. That's how he plays the game. Very determined, direct player. I'm definitely going to have, if they're not in the grand final, I'm going to have a contest at some point in the year between who can throw the longest.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's got
there's a couple of women too in the Women's Premier League have got amazing technique and throw a long distance, as can Stylianos Rodros. He's up now, wipes his face with his kit. Comes away from there. Yellow card for Paredes. Yep. And let's move on. But Stylianos is up. That's good. Looks okay. Buchanan on the ball. He wants Chemelier out of there. Whistle's about to go. Everyone thought he had a second yellow, but he didn't. We thought he should have got one for his kicking the ball away. So he's been lucky.
Yeah.
And here we go. Reinberg puts the ball in. Oh, my goodness, it's there. Oh, my. Seriously, I don't know how Harry Charles missed it. And then Manoli put it to the keeper. Was that their chance? Given this game, Morris, there's probably 3 more.
Yeah.
Each side. Humbleman goes back to Enarigan. Enarigan goes on a run. Tackled well by Carpathius. Only as far as Stefanidakis. Nick takes off. Puts a ball through. It is a ripper. Look at the race of Stylianos Rodros there. So good. Just been on the pitch. Got up, ran back. Well done, young man. He had Humbleman on his feet.
Yeah, of course he
had
did.
his courage. Right, 88 minutes. We have about 2 minutes of time in this regulation period to go.
And we have a corner, so
We do.
he's always dangerous. In the last two, someone could ping one in, and
Yeah,
that's game over.
Mate, there was
Yeah.
down his end. Hellenic, I
Yeah.
thought they had it.
Correct.
Anyhow, we go. Short pass from Tumbleman. And Paredes turns. Then he goes. Takes the shot. Grates it in the players. Kicked away. Now comes back to Nan. How can we call that? I don't know. I couldn't see any arms. I couldn't see anything except bodies everywhere.
Bodies everywhere, legs.
Kane, I don't know how Kane would have seen the ball coming at him. Oh, my goodness. Is that going to go in? Oh, my goodness. It just goes past. Wow, we have everything. Oh, my goodness. Well done, Manoli. Chased the ball through. And it's been put away by young Joshua, the 14-year-old keeper today. Humble man getting involved again. That one's beaten Rossi. And that's offside anyhow. And Bilius probably knew that anyhow.
Yeah.
Karpathis will get us started. We have less than a minute of regulation time. Will we get a 3-pointer out of this? Goes down to Sulav Muskie, scorer of a goal of the year. Now comes to Buchanan, just runs past him. And it'll be a goal kick restart.
Oh,
my goodness, Morris. If your Saturday night is as entertaining as this, mate.
I don't think so, mate.
Well, I hope for your customers it is.
It will be, mate. It will be,
Absolutely.
I'm sure. But great
night.
Great
isn't it?
contest
Yeah,
tonight.
fantastic. No quarter given. Absolutely committed. Every player out there
Definitely.
just on it. And we are be able to watch this. I've been treated to a special evening of footy. Tigajiki goes long. Goes over Karpathius. Stylianis gets there. Goes through. Nan's got time. Kicks the ball. Well, it's going to go to the right place accidentally. Now it comes back to Hellenic. Buchanan pushes it wide to Reinberg. Ronnie and Arrogant doesn't commit. Still have lovely run from him to get there. Right, we're into 3 minutes of time added on.
There'll be 3 minutes of time added on. 3 minutes.
3 minutes of drama to come. Paredes. Battle with Stylianis Rodros. Stylianis with it. Paredes. Entangle the players. Comes in. George Karpathius plays away. Well played. Goes to Buchanan. Being played the advantage was the referee. Goes out to Turner. Good pressure from Chemalier. Well played. Wants his players to come forward. He's urging them on. He wants this goal so desperately, does the Chemalier Lewis version.
Yeah, exactly.
As does Paul version. They're all into this. Manoli gets there. Keeps this ball in, does he? Yes, he does. No, it's going to go the other way. No, it's going to go away with Hellenic. Throw in. Goes on. He's onside, Buchanan. Now it's picked off by Tiga. Tiga turns it and turns it away. That's desperate work from the big fella. Great central defending. He had to turn and be alert.
That's interesting. Very quick play. There's no offside
No,
throwing.
absolutely.
So that could have been a goal.
Absolutely.
So it
Azzurri-
has to be more awake to the
Yep.
fact that that's going to occur in a game.
Yep.
Play football, play the whistle.
Well said, Morris. Right, the young fella, 14 years of age, on the ball. Manucci. Going to leave it for Tiga. Tiga moves in, puts his right boot to it. Finds Humble Man. He turns it around to Stefanidakis. Stefanidakis holds him up. Then goes through. Now it goes from Nan. Sees the ball and goes wide to him. That's Edwards. Can Azzurri do something from here? That's a ball that's going to come back to Chemalier. He gets around the number 6, Trachillis. Ball shot in, but Kane had him up to it. And Kane will roll it out on a right arm overthrow. Right onto the onrushing Stylianis Vodros. Now it goes the other way. What a game of football. Now you have it. Goes back. Buchanan. Buchanan to Sulav Muskie. Players everywhere lining up. Buchanan in a tangle. Gets away from it. Pushes past Stefanidakis and runs. Will he take a shot or go wide? He goes wide. That's a chase by Edwards. And the ball's gone out of play anyhow. He's offside.
We have a few minutes, maybe a minute or just under a minute left.
It depends.
Not much.
That ball's up in the tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Now
Have you
it
got
comes-
spares? Oh, we got
Yeah,
some
we have.
spares.
Yeah, I bought 2.
And we have a player down. Who's that, Bruce? From
Looks like it's Dean Woods, I think. He went in for a tackle on a much bigger man.
the assistant referee's called for offside, so it's going to be.
And when a player goes down injured, he has to hold the flag up.
Yeah,
now
correct.
it comes down. Right, we're in the time added on here. This is a round 12 match of the Men's Premier League in Darwin. Thank you for joining us on this live streaming. It's been a really exciting game. 4 top shelf goals. Can't separate the teams, Morris.
No, not
Will
at
it be
all.
a point each? Will there be still another little bit of drama to unfold here tonight? Will we get a 3-point for some team? And we can't pick either.
We can't.
No idea which is the way this is going to go. And it'll go back into play. Falls for Paredes. Dips one over the top for Chemelier. Chemelier again with Turner. They've been at it. Chemelier gets the ball across, but no one's pursuing it. His brother gets there now, and Kami Adam
think
throws
it's
it out
about to
wide.
go. That's
There goes the
over.
whistle. And that's the end. 2-2. What
Lovely
a game.
match. Lovely match. Well done, Hellenic. Well done, Uni Azzurri.
Mate, I can't put any better than that, Morris. Well done to both sides. Let's
Well.
leave it at that.
That's it.
Good night. Always good to see you, mate.
Likewise, mate.
Everyone else have a really, really safe Saturday night and a lovely weekend. What's left of it? I know we'll have more football, and we'll be up at 4:30 to see the Azzurri take on Austria in the Euro Cup. My name's Bruce Stalder. That is Morris Tiago, the biggest supporter of Italy in the world. And he's got a big night ahead of him anyhow. So have I. I hope you have a great night ahead, a safe weekend. On behalf of everyone behind this live streaming, thank you to Perform. Thank you to FNTV. Good night.
Good night.